Where's north from here?
Alright trainers, SomeNorthernGuy here, and in this video I have 3 very short theories about what I think Guzma's glasses, Plumeria's hairclips, and the hats of the Team Skull Grunts actually represent. Now I did touch upon this slightly in my slightly in-depth analysis of Team Skull in general, but I wanted to make this video because I didn't really develop it in that video as much as I wanted to, because I didn't really have the time to, because I wanted to keep it as short as possible. So here it is. Now these are 3 possibilities that I think could be what they represent. The first one was actually suggested to me by one of my best friends who is a newcomer to Poké Amino, and he goes by the username BedraWMate, and it's quite simply that the circle is the sun, and the semicircle, or the crescent moon, is the moon. That is so obvious, and I feel like such an idiot for not picking up on that. It is clearly just a reference to the names of the games. The second theory is the one I actually mentioned in the slightly in-depth analysis video, and it's that they represent a Pokemon. Now this itself can branch off into 3 little things. What I said in the video was that it represents Duskull, because I don't really think it's too far-fetched that Team Skull would use the Duskull evolutionary line. The second possibility here is that it could just be a new Pokemon, a Generation 7 Pokemon, that represents Team Skull. It's Team Skull's mascot Pokemon. So whereas Sharpedo and Camerupt are the mascots for Team Aqua and Team Magma, Team Skull will have this Pokemon as their mascot, and it will eventually be Guzma's ace. And the third Pokemon it could possibly represent is the rumoured 3rd legendary Mouseshadow, who I think is rumoured to be a dark type, which makes a lot of sense because it would then be super effective against Solgaleo and Lunala, who are Psychic Steel and Psychic Ghost respectively. And if it is linked to Mouseshadow and Team Skull has something to do with this 3rd legendary, then could we possibly see a 3rd game? That hasn't been done since Platinum, and if Team Skull has something to do with this 3rd legendary, their storyline could be really developed in this 3rd game. Possibly called Pokemon Eclipse? Either way, the second possibility is that they represent a Pokemon. And the third possibility or idea kind of links into the first one of the sun and the moon, and it's that they represent light and dark, good and evil. Now my idea for this comes from the fact that the sun obviously represents the daytime, so lightness, and the moon represents nighttime, so darkness. But it also comes from Plumeria's official description on the website. It says that she seems to really care for the grunts who are below her in the pecking order, and that if someone's beating them in a battle or picking on them or something, then she won't let that go. She will get revenge for them, she'll stand up for them and look out for them, just like an older sibling would in a family. And she's actually considered the big sister of Team Skull, and even refers to the grunts as her brothers and sisters. There's a real sense of family within Team Skull, or at least that's the impression I get from Plumeria. They're not like an organisation like Team Rocket or Team Galactic, and they're not like a cult like some of the other teams could be considered. They're a gang, they're a family, and that's where I think the light and dark side comes from. The light side comes from they're a family and they look out for each other and they all care about each other. But the dark side obviously comes from they're the evil team, they're going around stealing Pokemon, they're making life a nuisance for people of Alola, and they're the bad guys. So the sun represents the light side and the family aspects of Team Skull, and the moon represents the dark side and the evil team aspects of Team Skull. And that's basically it. Those are 3 little theories or ideas that I think are going to be what those very distinctive shapes in Team Skull's designs represent. But it is probably just a design aspect, and I'm completely blowing things out of proportion here. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments section below, and if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you like the channel and want to see some more stuff from me, then hit that subscribe button. It is entirely up to you. But coming up this week, I have another theory about Guzma and why he was meant to be a trial captain. And also, my top 10 favourite Pokemon from Gen 7 so far. But either way, until then, thank you for watching, have a great week, I've been SomeNorthernGuy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!